Okay, I have a story by Carle. We've read it a few times, but it goes with our plant section that we're learning. So let's check it out. It's called The Tiny Seed by Carle. It is autumn. Can you guys see? It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? Where are they going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up, up it goes, and flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. There it is, caught on fire. It's too hot. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. It is the tiny seed. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The other sails on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It's hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops, and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It's so small that the bird does not see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. The snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Now it's spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls, the seeds grow so round and full they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore, they are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then their stems and leaves begin to grow up towards the sun and the air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plant. It is a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain from the small new plants. And that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally, it starts to grow into a plant. The warm weather also brings children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child doesn't see the plant as he runs along. Oh, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast. But its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what's happening? First there are footsteps. Then a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked a flower to give to a friend. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at the flower. It is the tallest flower they had ever seen. It's a gigantic flower. Oh my goodness. All summer long, the birds and the bees and the butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it is autumn again. The day grows shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flowers. Some petals drop from the gigantic flower, and they sail along with the bright leaves, over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost most of its petals, and it sways and bends away from the wind. But the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower seed pods open. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. The end. I love that story. It's just so sweet. So I was thinking that we could do an art project. I'm going to show you a few things that I collected, well, mainly one thing that I collected outside of my house. And I want to see if you guys can go outside and find what I found and show me some art that you can do with, let's see what I found. What did Miss Erin find? I found a whole bunch of pine needles. What could you guys make with some pine needles? I got a whiteboard, or you can use paper, like this piece of paper here, and some tape or glue or whatever you guys have at home. And I would love to see what you guys could make with your pine needles. So you can ask your parents if you can go outside and look for some pine needles. I could only find brown pine needles. Maybe you guys can find some green ones. And you could just make any type of design that you want. What do you think? Does that sound good? There, I made a sun. A pine needle sun. So what could you guys make? I can't wait to see it. Maybe you can make it and then your parents can send us an email with the picture. Okay guys, you can look to your parents to see what you're going to do next. And I'll see you in a little bit. Bye!